What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? I've got some huge news. I wish I had a face cam for this to tell you guys, but I don't have a camera, so you guys just gonna have to bear with me. But some huge news just dropped, and it's called. If you don't know what Defiance is a MMO like RPG third-person action looter shooter. I've loved this game for a long time. I'm actually in love with this game. I know this is a big secret. I never told anybody, but I want to tell you guys. Yeah, I found love with this game a long time ago, and it's coming back. I cannot wait. I'm so excited. It's just crazy, and I'm so excited, and I cannot wait. And I'm ready. You guys can go to here, download your I should probably post a link in the description. They got Discord. It's Frank Games right there. Tap that in Defiance and you'll get going. Um, but here's a little bit about the game that I played in 20. This is not 2050, obviously. It's 2025. But this is the game that I played. Check it out. Defiance 2050 here. Just like I said before. Alright, so I think what we need to pretty much do is we need to go ahead and I still have a sniper rifle. I want to get, well, actually I don't now, because I actually got a shotgun and I'm pretty sure I got rid of the sniper rifle. And I think we're all good until we get another critical multiplayer or something. Which is good.
Let's go earn some script, but let's also stay alive to spend it.
Did I get something in my thing? Alright, so here's what we have. We're all equipped up now. So what we're gonna do, it's actually strong. It's actually pretty strong. Right. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's do some arc falls. I want to do some arc falls. So our first arc fall is here. Now, real quick, I want to give you guys head time. You'll be watching this. This is 2 hours long. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do 2 hours, but I'm gonna say that I've loved this game, and this is me. This is me. This is my channel. This is my gameplay, and this is me talking on the same account. So it's very interesting to see how this game is gonna come back. I'm super excited. I cannot wait to get back in and just do some arc falls and do some missions all over again. Redoing like everything, redoing everything all over again, completely brand new, all over, scraping everything, going from the very bottom to the very top again, working my way up and grinding like crazy to get to where I need to be, and I'm really excited for that. I cannot wait to play, to dive into the unknowns of Defiance again. I'm just really excited about it, guys. I cannot wait. I'm so excited for it. I mean, I wish it was like tomorrow that they're gonna release it, or released it like 3 months ago. They released it, and I'm just not finding out. But no, it's coming. It's really coming. And I'm just so psyched. I cannot wait for this to happen. I cannot wait for this game to come back. A lot of you are probably like, "Wow, this game is coming back! I can't believe it, Isaac." Yeah, yeah, it's definitely coming back, and even I can't believe it. So let's go and enjoy. Let's go and enjoy this. Huh? Yeah, oh, let me redo this. Because the vehicle. Now I want to get you guys ahead of time that what happened was I did start up very low, as you can see. I'm also going to be talking about. I want to go ahead and get a couple things off my chest really quick, and the first one is I do want to let you guys know ahead of time, like 100%, I did a lot in this game. But a lot of questions. Let's see, what's my level? Can I see my ego level? 40,000. Scriptures, 11,000. Power 11. Oh, okay, my ego level was 11. Okay. A lot of questions I got in this game and from comments I've had is how do you upgrade your weapons? How do you get your power level upgraded? And how do you get more experience? And what should I work on? What mods should be equipped? What am I going to get a sword in this game, or am I not going to get a sword in this game? How do I unlock? How do I not unlock? How do you get more powerful weapons? How do you get stronger? And I'm going to be addressing that in this game 100%. I just want to let you guys know that when I do play this game, we will be streaming, we'll be live streaming. When it does go to console, it will be on Xbox One. I'll be streaming it on, and I'm gonna be playing. I'm gonna stream on Xbox on console, and we're gonna be playing that. If I'm just waiting for the controller to come out with it, so I can play with the controller, because controller is my main go-to. I really want a controller. If I have to buy Xbox 360 controller, then I'll buy Xbox 360 controller. I want a controller to play this game, because this is what I really remember playing on is Xbox 360 controller. This is what I personally remember and I'm playing on. I'm just really excited about this game. I know there's gonna be microtransactions, and that's okay. I will pay 100, 300, $400 for that, because I'm just so in love with the game. And the reason why I'm in love with the game, man, because the story was just beautiful. I love the story. I was in love with the story. It was so awesome. It was so miserating, you know. Sorry, I get excited there. Right. So the first step that we're going to be talking about is how to upgrade your weapon. What should you be working on, and also power level and shield, and what shield should be worked on, and what shield should you use. And that question is very simple. All you really want to do is to upgrade. You want to take your mods, all your mods that you get, and you will get mods in this game. I'm not sure what they're doing, because they said they said they're doing everything new, as far as I know. So probably know we may be getting a completely different Defiance, but they say we're getting stuff that we know and love, and what we love as well. So it may be the same thing, it may be something different. I don't know. But listen, if the game is the exact same, all they're doing is like revasting it a little bit, like re-uploading it and everything like that, then all we're gonna really do is how I know how to get mods, and how I know how to upgrade my level, and how I know how to do this. I was just playing around a little bit, and how to get higher power level. And how to do that is, the first thing you want to do is your mods. You want to just put it on scavenge. Pretty much, you want to delete all your mods into scavenger. You want to scavenger all your mods, and this will boost your power level significantly. Like really powerful stuff will come your way. This is, again, if it goes the same way I'm thinking it's going to go. If it doesn't, then I'll have to figure it out, and after I figure it out, I'll show you guys what I have to do in the new setup. But the interesting thing about it is that it's very interesting and very digress. Very different. It could be different. It could be the same. If it's the same as it was the last 10 years, and 2023 and 2021, then it'll play the exact same way. There'll be the same gameplay and same everything. And if that's true, then then it will play like I told you. You want to scavenger all your mods into one important thing. And what you want to do with these mods is, to do this, you want to upgrade. Now, upgrading, you may think, oh, I've got to spend scavenger, I've got to spend this, or I got to spend. No, if it plays the same way, you're just going to scavenger mods and watch out power level rank up like boom, 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 boom. Now, once you do this, the second thing you want to do is your shield level. Now, the shield level, as you can see, is 482, right? And I think my grenade level is at 678 or something like that. So what we're doing is, you want to get the most powerful shield you can get. This is also going to protect you against fire, sniping, grenade, plasma, which would be like fire, power level, and everything like that. So that's yeah, fire is it's been a long time since I've got to really play the game again to really understand it once more, if you know what I mean. But what I remember is it's like fire protection against fire, protection against sniper, and protection against grenade launchers and grenades. You take less damage from them, and you take less damage, but you increase your damage when you equip these types of shields, right? So what you're doing, in other words, and I think again it's all in this. I'm just gonna say this is gonna be the same version, but if it's not, like I said, if it's a new version, if it's a new Defiance, a new game, then I gotta take time. But if it's the same thing, just listen to what I'm telling you. This is for if it's the same only. So that's what you want to do with your power weapon, your power shield, your grenade. The grenades don't really matter that much. You can pick what grenades you want. You can read and see what it does for damage and what not damage. But I want to tell you right now, it does not matter what your gun is going to be. So I could have a 607, but I'm at 590. I could have a 740, and I'm doing 1,200 damage with my gun. I could have just a pistol, and my pistol could be doing more sniper fire and more shotgun fire than my pistol is doing. Or my pistol could be doing more firepower combined to both of them, and like really more powerful than anything I've got than my sniper or my shotgun or my assault rifle or my grenade launcher or my light machine gun. All right, so and then what you want to do from there is you just pretty much rank up and to get the high power and level, even, yes. Alright, so how to do this the right way. So the first thing you want to do is I have a lot of talk about legendaries and rares, and so in this game, if it's the same, there are 3 different rarities. You've got blue, orange, yeah, blue, no, silver, green, blue, orange, and red, and purple. And you would think, okay, well, if I've got, what about Isaac? I've got a gun, my rating is 582 and it's purple, but my damage is higher than my legendary. Okay, well, then you want to use the purple, you don't want to use a legendary. Now, again, you want to get high power and level, I would scrap all your mods to get up, like I said. Yes, you're going to have purple. Now, if you want to have better aim, then you can equip your mods, and that's perfectly fine. But I don't recommend start to doing this until you start reading. You want your highest echo level to be 30 or whatever it is in the game. I'm pretty sure it's 30 or 50. And you want to get that to the highest thing you possibly can. Once you reach the high level of that, then you want to go ahead and start scavenging those mods, and that's what's going to build your power level up. And now you're probably thinking, well, Isaac, I want to upgrade my weapon too, and you can, but you want to do this. I don't recommend doing that until you reach the level that you need to be. And what I'm talking about by this, guys, let me get some drink here because I'm about to lose my voice. What I'm talking about by this is, let me see hopefully I'm still streaming here. Yeah. Okay, good. What I'm talking about by this is if your, what did I say, power level, mods. Oh yeah, purple weapon. No, yeah, mods. What I'm talking about by this is if you have a mod and it's purple, but you've got green and legendary and all these other different mods that you can put into your weapon, you can put them in there, and that's perfectly fine. You can do that, but once you reach level 50 or 40 or 30, when you get to that power level, you want to fight hard. I mean, you want to really knock it out of the park. And that's when you want to start taking your mods and you want to start scavenging. Every mod you get, scavenge it. If you want to stay to the level at 590 or 460 or whatever, then go ahead and just upgrade your weapon. So here's the question: is it okay? So two questions that you want to know right away. The first one is, should I upgrade my weapon? As you can see right now, I've got green weapons. Should I upgrade my green weapons or civil weapon, which is white? I call it white weapon or civil weapon, or purple, blue, or rare. I've even had legendary before. Um, should I upgrade my weapon right now? And the question is, if you want to, then go ahead. But it's just gonna cost you more savage, right? It's just gonna cost you more savage that you don't have. And what you want to do is you don't want to do more savage. You don't want to do that because in the long run, it's gonna hurt you. And what they won't tell you is if it's the same again. If it's the same game, it may be new. If this is new, then again, I gotta do everything all over again. I gotta rethink everything. I gotta research everything. I gotta learn it again. But if it's the same, which I probably will be, I'm 50% sure and 70% sure. 70% sure it is, and 50% sure it isn't. If it's the same, then you're going to want to save those weapons till you get to where you want to be. Now, nobody's actually, I found out, nobody's actually done a step by step on the video on how to do this. Only I have. There might be some out there, but that's from years ago. I'm doing you now, how I've expected, what I've learned, what I've watched, and how people do it and stuff. It's the power level. So the biggest mistake that I see people making when they played this game is they would use their script, which is money, and they would upgrade their weapon, and that's okay, but they would continue upgrading their weapon. They would have their mods stacked up. They wouldn't scavenge those mods, and their power level, no matter how powerful their weapon was, their power level was not strong enough to take down the enemy they were trying to take down. Now, what do I mean by this? And I'll give you an example. If let's say you face an enemy and the power level is at 690, you're at 460. Well, can you take on a 460? No, my bad. A 660 and a 480. If you're 480, let's just do some calculation here. So let's say, for example, oops, phone here. Hello, thank you. Let's say, for example, you're 456. Okay, your power this power level is at, I said 660. Okay, now let's say your damage is, you're doing say 689. Oh, not comma. Plus 689 in damage. Okay, your enemy, you're doing, so you're roughly doing 689. You're doing 1,805 damage, which is good. But your enemy is doing 2,000, not 20,000, 2,000 damage. So if you, and they hit you with 2,000 damage, you're gonna, and you're not, if you were at, let's see, 2,000 minus 466, 460, they're going to be doing 1,540 damage to you. That's right where you are. And if they hit you again with about, I'll say 1,539, you're down to 1 health. And if they hit you again, you're dead. Alright, so here's the question. Can you kill them? Yes, you can. If your power level is at 460 and they're at 660, you can kill them, but it's going to take you a long ass time to do it. It's going to take you a long time to kill them because you're killing them. You're going pop 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 pop. And you're seeing their damage you're doing is like 460, 890, 1,000, and their health is still up there. It's slowly going down. You're gonna die. And the thing is, it's not about dodging and rolling and dodging and rolling because that stuff takes stamina. And stamina will, if you're not careful, you'll die easily. You don't want to do that. So what you want to so now you're probably thinking, well, Isaac, I don't understand. My rank is 3. I've ranked up to 3, but I'm at, you know, obviously my rank level is not at 3. I'm at 11. I'm at 590. So let's say you're at 4 and you're doing 400 and 400 to 500 damage. Well, and that thing is at what, 660? And you're at level 4, can you kill him? Yeah, you can do it if you're a pro at it. If you know the game, if you know how to play the game, then yeah, you can kill him, but it's going to take you a long time. And I do mean, and I'm not playing when I say this, it's going to take you forever to kill him. Okay? It's going to take you forever to kill him because the reason is because you're doing, right? You're doing less damage than what you should be doing. So the question is, why do you keep dying all the time? Why are you dying and 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 dying, right? Why are you dying all the time? And the question is, why I get drunk, sorry. The question is, why is that happening to you? And the reason is because you're not high enough to take on that level. Now, what I mean by that? Well, for example, if you're at this number, right, and they're higher than you are, about probably 3 or 4 levels higher than you, that means they've got damage, they've got shield, and they've got health, and they got armor. Hell bugs are usually different. They're easy to kill most of the time, but sometimes they can be a massive monster to die, to get killed. Now, how do you prevent this? How do you stop dying? How do you get better? Well, like I said, what you want to do is you want to do your mission quest, yes. But what if you get to the mission and it says, okay, you need to upload 3 communication relay centers, and then you need to, as they're uploading, what you need to do is, as they're uploading, you need to survive. Like, you need, here wave 1 or wave 2 comes and you got one character killed, but here comes another wave, and it's just another wave, and you're trying to as it's uploading, you're getting killed, and then you die. How do you prevent that? I'm going to tell you how to do it. A lot of people will say, go to Arc Falls and you'll rank up fast and get the best weapons. No. But you're probably calling me a liar. Yeah, you're like, Isaac, that's retarded. I've watched a video. That doesn't work. And you're right, it don't. So what do? Do you just magically mod your account and have a high power level? No, because that'd be cheating. One trick I'm going to tell you. When you're low in level, you don't want to go to R4, and I'm going to tell you why. You're going to die faster. People may heal you, people may not heal you. And it's going to take I'll say about 5 people at an arc fall, and they're shooting the bugs, right? What's going to happen? You're going to shoot them, pow, 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 and they're going to see you're going to be in the same boat that you was with that 460 or 666. Or, yeah, 666. You're going to be in the same boat you was before, and you're like, oh man, it's taking forever to kill them. That's because you're not high enough in power level. Yes, it may tell you to go there and take up that arc fall, but you're still not going to be high enough in power level. And the reason is because you don't know the trick. I am going to tell you how to do it. And it's actually really, really simple and a lot easier than what you may think. Now, and you're probably thinking, okay, Isaac, I know. I get it, Isaac. I know what you're talking about. I have to buy boosters. Or I have to wait for an XP event to happen. No. You don't gotta spend a dime. You ain't gotta spend anything. The trick is, guys, and it's been right there in front of your faces the whole time. If you didn't know, I'm about to tell you. But it's in front of our faces, including mine, the entire time, and I never knew it. But until I found out this one simple trick. Know what it is? It's killing the enemies where you are. Now, you're probably going to call me crazy, and you can, and that's fine. So, how does it work? Again, this is if it's the same game. If it's not, then I gotta redo research and redo everything, and re-talk about everything, and re-annihilate everything. So, how do you do it? Well, when the cutscene starts, you're in a ship, and after it says it says you select your ability, character, select your ability, select your weapon, select your second weapon, select your ability for your power. Okay, that's all good and dandy, and that's fine. But what they're not telling you is it's a 4 rank up system. That's right. It's a it's a 4 level rank up system. Now, if you've bought XP for a booster pack to boost your character higher, that's not really a good idea. I'm gonna tell you why. Yeah, you can get to 50 fast, but the problem with that is you gotta have a gun that's gonna drop around your area, and most of the time the gun that drops is not gonna be as high as is gonna be lower than what you already have. Why is that? That's because when you boost a character and you get high enough in level, you can now explore. You have to go to higher levels. So, for example, if I say I'm gonna give myself, I'll show you guys something really quick. Defiance map. No. Defiance map. Okay, this is perfect. This is exactly what I want to show you. Here we go, right here. So we're explore. So let's say, for example, okay. Okay, so that's not it. That's a mission or something else. Here, this is the Defiance map. When you first start the game and you go to the map and everything, this is what you're gonna see. So let's say, for example, you have a booster and it boosted you and you got to like 20 fast, 50 fast, 60 fast, 1,000 fast, whatever, right? So you boost your character, and let's see if I can. Let's see if I can. Hold on a minute. Oops. Oops. No, I don't want to do that. I want to do this. Oh, okay, that works too. Let's do this one. Okay. So let's say this is where you start. You start at multi-gate, right? Multi-gate. And when you start multi-gate, you're here. This is where this is not. I'm not saying this is where you start off, but let's just say you start here now. All right, and you come here and you do your little quest. There's a quest that pops up here, pops up here, pops up here, and pops up here. Your main quest is going to be a big square exclamation point. That's where your big quest is going to be. Okay. Now, you don't want to do that first, and I'm going to tell you why. If you do the exclamation point quest first and you accept it, yes, it'll say you can get a reward, which will be a gun, or it'll be a gun, or it'll be, like a handgun, or it'll be a shotgun, or a sniper rifle, or a light machine gun, but it won't be anything legendary. That you have to find on yourself, which will be these little pointers they'll probably put in there, and you have to find them here and there. Okay? So again, I'm gonna talk about that later. But let's say you get here right, and you're like, "Oh, I'm here. I'm here. Why am I?" You're probably like, "Isaac, why should I not do the exclamation point quest first?" And I'm gonna tell you why. Again, I'm about to tell you. The reason being, you don't want to do the exclamation big point quest first. Yes, you get fast and level. Yes, okay, that is true. But you don't want to do it. The reason is because let's say you start out at 105, all right? The exclamation point is 107, okay? You do the exclamation point quest first, and it takes you all the way down here, okay? Let's say these guys are 106, 107, 108, okay? You're 105. Sure, you can go ahead and kill the 106s because you're not you're that level, right? Wrong. Why is that wrong? Why you're probably like, Isaac, what do you mean what do you mean that's wrong? What do you mean that's wrong? Well, here's the thing. If you're 106 and they're 100 and they're 105 and they're 106 and then you see 105. Oops, I didn't point that. No. Hold on. Okay. They hit you with, say, you're 106, right? Say they hit you with one minus. They're gonna hit you hard, right? So let's say they hit you at 268. That's 106. That this hit you with 161 attack. Okay. Let's say they hit you with another one at 268. You're gonna go down to health fast. So 106. You're gonna die, or your show's gonna go down. So that's why you don't want to do the exclamation point first. First, yes, they're gonna tell you you're gonna get nice weapons, and you'll get a weapon that's probably 68 or 59, and that's cool and dandy. But the problem, again, like I said, is you don't want to do that. Okay. Now you may already be on a quest. Like as soon as you do your thing to get your weapons, and it shows you how to do your weapons and jump and hide and power punch and all the other stuff. But once you get to your main quest, you don't want to do your main quest first, and you want to explore. And what I'm telling you why about exploring is you want to go. When you first start out, you're gonna have a shield and you're gonna have health. You want to make sure you keep your health up and your shield up. Okay. So let's say in this level in the game, you see a big, or whatever color they have it. It may not be. It may be the same color as it was, and maybe something different. I don't know. Again, this is all based on if it's the same game or not. If it's different, then again, more research has to be done after the brand new video and everything. But if it's the same, and you have a big exclamation point here, you probably like, Isaac, I get it, I understand, I know what you're talking about, but I don't. I'm still dying. Well, when you first start out, you're gonna die. Everybody does. It's called learning. But when you first start out on the game, you're gonna have enemies that are around your level. That's gonna be the exact same in your level. Okay, and you can kill them. They won't be higher than you, they won't be above you. When you first start out, you're going to have enemies that are going to be higher than you, yes. But you are going to be the exact same level as them to kill them. Now, you're probably asking, okay, Isaac, I get it. But what's that trick that you were talking about? The trick is when you have the enemies that you first start out with, you want to kill them first. And when they respawn, you want to kill them again. Now, this is what I call grinding. If you want to get high in level, and you don't want you because you can't just rush it, because you can't just go around going boom, ba boom, ba boom. If you mod your account, then you're a cheater and a hacker, which you'll get banned. I don't hack and I don't cheat. I hope Weemod, if I find Weemod and any hackers are cheating on there, I'm gonna report them. Anyways, but when you get there, it's called grinding. If you love the game and you love it that much, you're gonna grind. I mean, it's gonna be hard, but it's not gonna be that hard if you play the game I'm telling you to play. And that being said, all you need to do is when you come out here and you see you see two enemies here, two enemies here. You want to kill this enemy, you want to kill that enemy. And then you want to, after they're dead, you don't. It'll say, okay, now go to here and investigate, and you go back there and investigate it. Okay, when you do that mission, once this mission done, it will say come over here to this hill, and you want to go ahead and it'll say take this big exclamation point mission. Don't do that. Okay, you don't want to, and you don't want to explore. You don't want to come out here because these levels are going to be higher than you right now. Okay, and they're going to kill your ass. You're going to die. So you want to stay in this area right here for at least probably about I want to say 4 levels in what you are. Yes, it's going to take time. If you have a booster, fantastic. Use the booster that you bought and boost your character. But again, it's not recommended because you're just paying money that you literally are wasting in the long run. I'm going to get to that too. Anyways, but that's the trick. Is you see these enemies here, you want to keep killing them. When you see this quest pop up, don't do it. Go back to the exact same place that you've seen here and keep shooting the enemies over and over again. And little by little, if you have a booster, it'll go faster. If you don't have a booster, it'll take longer. It always does. And the reason this is done, the reason this is done like this is because the way it works and the reason it works, a lot of people will tell you, a lot of people won't tell you, I had to learn this on my own. This is called what I call a 3-step program. And when you go back to these areas right here, when you go back to this area, these areas right here, again, it may tell you to come over here or something. If you're a pro professional, I'll get more in detail about the boxes and the secret vendors. But if you're right here, just go back here. You want to stay here until your level goes up again. When you shoot your first enemies, it'll go boom. You went up to 102 or 103 or 104. Your power level won't go up though. What do I mean by this? Well, the reason the power level will not go up is because what's going on is you're not using your mods. There's no reason to start using mods right now. Okay? And that goes back to here. Okay? Your mods. So what's happening is when you go here for about 4 or 5 levels, that's good. That's really, really good. Because then when you now the question also is when do you stop losing XP? I'm pretty sure it's when you hit about 4 or 5 levels. When you hit the 5th level, it'll probably tell you you're getting less XP. That's when you want to stop coming to this area. You'll get XP, but it won't be as much as you was getting. It may take you 2 hours to get to 106 or 107. Okay? It's just that shield level, of course. power level, you'll probably stay at the same. You'll stay at the same power level, but you'll get something. You'll get a. But once you upgrade, when you grind here, the reward is when you do that main mission that you see here, and it takes you here, or it takes you here, or it takes you here, or it takes you down here. You'll be 4 or 5 levels. So when you run up this way, you go boom, 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 pow, 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 done, pow, 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 done, pow, 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 done, and you want to stay in this area right here. Okay, yes, you did the main. You've acquired your main mission, and you've gone down here. You're now 4 or 5 levels. Say these are 268. You're at no, not 268, because 268 would probably be somewhere down here. So you're 106, these are 105 and 107. You want to stay in the 105 and the 107 area until about 4 or 5 levels. When you that way you can increase it, so you go 108, 106, 107, 108, 109, and then 110. 1010, and that will upgrade your power level. Well, not upgrade your power, but that will there you'll get gear that will drop, and it will give you more power into your upgrade. Also, you're upgrading at this point. Your echo level. I'm at 11, so you won't be at 11. So you're starting at 0. You're starting at 0. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4. You'll be about 10 in your echo level, and then when you hit here, you want to stay here, and you want to. This is gonna now. You've got to grind. Okay, you have to grind. It's not gonna be easy. It never is. Remember that. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be long and grindy. To get where you want to be, you have to do the grind. I've had to do it. Other people had to do it. We all have to do it if you love the game and you fall in love with the game like I have. What you want to do is you want to grind in these places right here. Okay, again, I don't know if this is where you're going to be. It may be something different, but it's vertically the exact same principle of what I'm trying to tell you guys 100% is you stay in these areas to about 4 or 5 levels higher. So let's say you got here, you reach 4 or 5 levels, so you're at level 5, then you go here, your shield level, you get more power, you get more guns, your power level goes up. Let's say when you were at starting at 106, so now you're probably at 208, which is good. For now it is, and you go here, these levels are now 205, 206, 207, you're at 208, your level is at level 5. You stay here, you grind here for about another 4 or 5 levels, so you're at 5, so you go 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That brings you at 10, level 10. You get an echo point to upgrade your gear, upgrade your abilities, like you do here. Upgrade your abilities. Like I said, I'm at level limit 590 here. My echo points here. Okay, so you're here. Okay, now it gets into more interesting. Now you play this out easily. When you get to those higher levels and you go to, let's say it tells your main mission tells you to go here at Sniper Ridge. Okay, you go here at Sniper Ridge. You want to look at, because you're done here in this area. You've already reached the maximum. Yeah, you're getting XP, but it's going lower than what you expect. So you want to leave that area. All right, because they can't kill you as fast. They're gonna go boom, 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 and they're gonna shoot down your level a little bit, but it's not gonna be as much. You'll be able to take them out. Pow, 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 pow. Done. Finished. And at this point, you're gonna get salvage, yes. What you're gonna get is mods. Now, you have two options. When you get to those areas and you get mods, you can either equip them or you don't have to equip them. It's your choice. It's whatever you want to do. If you equip them, cool. If you don't, scavenge them. So you're probably asking, what if I get a purple or a legendary or orange or a blue or a red? Well, you can either equip them or you don't have to equip them. It's your choice. But if you want to get the power level up, I would probably delete them or keep them, or just keep on keeping them. It depends on how you want to play that. If you want power level up, scavenge them. The more you scavenge, the more powerful points you're going to get. Now, it doesn't work as in just as you scavenge your points, your power level goes up as you. No, that doesn't work that way. I wish it did, but it don't. The way it works is you have to go in here.
Vehicle is good, better. A vehicle is better than none.
Ready to roll.
Alright. What I have here now. So guys, what this actually means is
Okay, so here's what we're gonna be talking about. This is what this is probably like I'm at a level 11 and I already can enhance my weapon. Now, I was telling you guys about my DPS is 912 right now. I was it not? Am I not got good setting? Why is it not? I'm on at 480. I guess that's what it was in. Okay. So as you can see, my DPS on my power level is now 626 and my DPS is 912. Now, that doesn't mean anything because I have to make sure I have the highest level. His mods right here. Mods. This is a mod. And it says melee damage. These you want to, when you get these, when you get these mods, okay, you want to delete the mods and use them into mods. You'll delete them or scavenge them and you'll get power points to enhance your weapon. This is a bad idea. Okay, this is a huge mistake. You're probably asking the question, what do you mean this is a mistake? I don't understand. I thought you just told me to delete mods. I did tell you to do that, but this is a mistake. You don't want to do that just yet. You want to do this when you reach level 50. When you reach level 50, this is when you want to do that, okay? When you reach level 50, then you want to go ahead and start deleting them. You want to save all the mods that you get until level 50. And if you get more mods at level 50, you want to save those too. The highest level in the game is going to be 5,000 at first. That's the highest level you can get on power level. That you can wipe out anything and everything. You can't wipe out bosses, of course, because that takes even more. That takes like 1,000,000 power levels. But your enemies, again, just keep doing what I told you to do. Enhance that weapon, enhance the weapon, enhance the weapon. Don't do that. That's a mistake I made. That's not something you're supposed to do. The mods that you get, you want to delete everything. What you really want to do is you want to come down here to where it says, no, you don't want recoil, you want damage, you don't want fire distance, it doesn't matter about recoil or recovery unless you're playing a tank. That doesn't matter. As you can see, I've got a green weapon equipped and another green weapon. This is where I made a huge mistake. This is where I thought I was Mr. Know-It-All and I wasn't. This causes when you equip weapons that are not stronger than what you already have, then you're going to decrease your power level. That's right, you're going to decrease it. Instead of upgrading it, you're decreasing it. Now, I'm going to show you a video. I'm not going to show any sound of it. I seen myself here. How to level up weapons in Defiance 2050. Let's go ahead and listen to what this guy has to say.
Welcome back. Alright, so this is going to be a video on upgrading our weapons in Defiance 2050. And this is something that I'm Just Joe's going to show me what I'm supposed to do here, because I hadn't figured this out yet. So what he was saying is I need to go to my inventory, find the weapon that's the best. So right now I've been using this Retaliator.
Now, I want to go ahead and talk to you guys about what he's talking about when he says he got the best weapon in the world. Again, this is where a lot of people do make mistakes. Just listen.
Top notch, and then you click on Enhance Weapon, and then you go to this Enhanced Weapon here. And I didn't see that at first. I was adding mods. I was buying mods from the store, which I guess adds some too, but it didn't seem to work as well as I think this is going to work. So click on Enhanced Weapon, and you've got all these salvaged pieces that you've gotten from picking things up, I guess.
This is called enhancement materials. What you want to do on each weapon is enhance that weapon even more. So, how does the game actually work? Okay, so the way the game works, if it's the same game, and that releases in April of 2018, April 18th, 2025. The way this works is the game, if you're Force 06, but you're supposed to be a higher level, then the game is going to give you a lower level weapon to upgrade. When you upgrade it, you get higher weapons. So what he's going to show you is he's going to use everything he's got, and this is going to go up about probably 608.
Because I don't remember even where I got all these. That's a ton of them. Huh?
You just get them from doing missions.
So basically I'm just going to add, what, the assault rifle salvage to this gun?
Yeah.
And how many of them? And I have 40 of them.
What does it say next to it? Does it
says
say
cost.
+3?
So if I say, like, how do I don't know how to add that. So I'm adding, so I've got enhancement materials, and then I'm saying, and then they switch over to the side that says cost. And then what, I hit the add button or the enhance button? I guess the enhance button in the bottom right, huh?
Right. Yeah.
So should I try it? Just by adding a couple and then hitting enhance?
Yeah, see what rank you go to. Their gun.
Rank 2.
Alright, as you can see, now he just enhanced it. Now, here is a lot of things that people make mistakes. I mean, they literally make a mistake. You want to be the highest level fast. And what do I mean by saving guns and saving mods and vice versa, right? What you want to do is when you get mods, and you will get mods and shields and guns, is you want to salvage them. And the reason being is because you want to save up as much salvage as you can. Because let's say you have 100,000. It's a lot, I know. But let's say you have 100,000, right? So what you want to do is you want to save 100,000 or more. And then you get the weakest weapon, you get another drop, and the weapon comes up, say 426, 427, it comes out, right, and you equip it. Take all your salvage that you have and go boom, 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 boom. You want to enhance it to the fullest max. You want to get to the max. So if it goes 15 by 15, you want to delete it and get another salvage. You want to take the other weapon, enhance to the highest power, and boom, you want to delete that weapon and give it more salvage. You want to go, but you just want to, it's a repeated process of the game. And as you do this, your power level ranks up higher and higher and higher. But there is a catch. The catch is you want to make sure I don't think you enhance your grenades, but you have to enhance your second weapon. What this does is it gives you a double bonus and a double damage when you. Hold on a second, I'll be right back. Yeah. What? I can't work today. I've got something. My hair is messed up. I can't work. Now you can. I'm back. Sorry. Now you can enhance your weapon right now, and that's fine. But you're going to. Your weapon's not going to be as powerful. So, what's he at? 21. Yeah. I had more than what he had. I had. I had a lot. And I do mean a lot. And his damage is 119, and he's at Echo 21. So, yeah. That's the total DPS, and it costs more and 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 more. So yeah, you're gonna wanna when you start upgrading these things, you're gonna want to start saving that salvage, and you want to start deleting those mods. I don't use mods. Mods to me are nothing. I could get a sniper rifle that can do just as much damage as anything else. Let's go ahead and watch.
Alright. And I think it ranked it up by 10 points. So if I just add a bunch of these, I'm going to go ahead and just put in like 10 of them. Let's see what happens and enhance that. Unspent bonus points. So I'm at rank 15 now. Or 7 rather, at 15. Add another 10 maybe. I mean, that's interesting. That doesn't really show you.
This also will add.
I wonder what
damage.
happens when you add something that's not necessarily matched with the gun. Like, do I add detonator salvage to it?
You can, but you only get 1 point for it.
Yeah, whereas the other one gives me 3. So you should probably add the same class as the gun that you're working on.
Right.
What if you go too many? So now I'm 15 of 15, so it's a mastered firearm. Now it's 5.56. It went from 4.16, I think, at the beginning. 4.06 rather, plus now it has 150 added. So then do you add mods to yours as well? Because you can buy those at the store. And I think they also increase your rating.
They don't.
I
have not added it to this particular gun, but... Alright, so let's go back. Let's do the same thing for the sniper and see what happens. I got a deadbolt top notch. I'm going to go ahead and enhance that bad boy too. And look, this one I've actually added mods. You can see that by these little glowing blue things. I believe those are the 2 mods I've added. Let me back up here. They've got critical modifier and accuracy modifiers. And I think those are mods I've added. There you go. The barrel and the sight is what I added for mods. Okay, so let's go to enhance sniper rifle salvage. So I'm going to go ahead and add 10. And I think that's probably going to take me to 5. Level 5 maybe? No, level 6. So then I'm going to go ahead and add 6 again. I just don't want to do more than I have to. I'd like to get it. Okay, so that one's mastered now. So 275 plus 100. So my sniper immediately went to a 375 sniper. Wow, that's actually pretty good.
Better than mine.
So then what I would do is I need to go to the store, which...
No. Okay. There's 2 things he made one mistake. You don't need to go to the store and buy mods. You get them at Arc Falls. And you get them by doing random missions and killing random enemies. They just drop. Oh, 2. Yeah, you can buy mods at the store, but I'd do that at like rank 5,000, power level 5,000. Then you can be all spishy and strong and whatever. But it doesn't really do anything. The most it's going to do is recoil of accuracy and critical multiplayer, critical chance, all this other stuff pretty much. It's going to give you some damage, but not a lot. It doesn't really like increase your chances or anything, because there's going to be stronger mods that's going to be out there, which when you reach the highest levels, like 2,000 or 3,000, that you're just going to put on there anyway, so it won't really make any sense. Let's go ahead and continue.
Which is in here, right? We've got these stores around here, and I can buy mods, common mod crates with script. Not that.
I haven't done.
Was this
I
it?
haven't done any mods.
No, those are just firearms.
Keep in mind there's reputation for different vendors. Now, different vendors could be unlocked by being DLCs, and DLCs are not easy. DLCs are, again, when you have DLCs are expansion packs that you've previously bought and brought back, and then made you new DLCs and made you the same DLCs. What I think is really going on is just going to bring everything back, and then you buy and then put it to 2050. That's what I'm thinking. Reputation is where you beat the campaign, beat the side missions, and beat the campaign, and then your reputation that comes up, which is these different vendors unlock. And when you do these different missions, which is called the dailies, then it says do 6 captures or 7 arc falls or 8 green things. It's like they're blue missions that you do, and you get reputation for it, which you go in, buy the weapon, upgrade the weapon, you get stronger. And sometimes they do actually have a mod, but there are also secret vendors or secret locations to unlock secret weapons.
This one over here, I think. So then you go here and you look for, so a sniper would be called a high caliber mod cache is what you're looking for.
Again, you don't have to do this because it was you literally wasting time with green weapons. What you need to be focusing on is, yes, you want to use green weapons to get a higher weapon, but again, how the game works is based on your weapon. So if you're at 206 like he is or 438, your overall score is what the next weapon drop is going to be. Now, the reason that sometimes the weapons get dropped very low is because they're going on based on your other weapon to upgrade to. So if your base weapon is at, I've done weapons where they drop at 380 and they've dropped, and then I went in and upgraded the 380 ones green, sometimes blue. It's very, 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 very sometimes blue. And I've upgraded the blue weapons to the highest rating I can, and another weapon to drop, and I'll just scavenge it, and then I'll just add that to the blue weapon. I've mastered plenty of weapons multiple times, blue, legendary, red, purple, multiple times, and I've had to delete them because something stronger would pop out, like a green weapon or a white weapon would pop out, and I'll have to take it and upgrade it again. And that's how you boost your power level. Power level is really important. It's more important than Savage right now.
Let's see where that is. Where's high caliber mod cache? I feel like I'm missing it. There it is. It's near the top. So it's 2500 script, high caliber mod cache. It's actually not near the top. It's like right below some pistols.
I've had a script probably about 100,000 to 1,000,000.
So I'm gonna buy one of those. I'm gonna buy two, maybe two. I'm gonna buy 2 of them. Okay. So now I think what you do is, now I picked up 2 of these guys. I go back to my sniper. I hit enhanced weapon, and I can modify mods. And I want to add a mod to the stock. There aren't any. To the magazine. I happen to get a magazine mod, so my reload's gonna be faster if I add this mod. So now if I go back and look at my gun, now I've got a barrel, a magazine, and a sight modifier for this particular gun. So this hit and I think what you do is buy 2, maybe 2. I'm gonna buy 2 of them. Okay. So now I think what you do is, now I picked up 2 of these guys. I go back to my sniper. I hit enhanced weapon.
375.
I can modify mods, and I want to add a mod to the stock. There aren't any. To the magazine. I happen to get a magazine mod, so my reload's gonna be faster if I add this mod.
See, boom, reload faster, but guess what? Power rating, same thing. So the mods are worthless. Scrap them.
Now if I go back and look at my gun, now I've got a barrel, a magazine, and a sight modifier.
Now, here's where people make the biggest mistake of their life. Do not, and I want to, unless you can do this, that's fine. If you're just a casual player, you don't play all the time, or you do, or you don't care, or you just want to play the game and you don't care about anything, then go ahead and do what he's doing. Buy the mods, and then keep the weapon, and just stay in that pirate level. Okay? That's what you want to do, then you do that. But if you don't, then you don't want to do that. And here's why. People will spend thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on weapon skins and mods, and they keep the same weapon. The problem is, they get another weapon that's sometimes higher than what they have, or lower than what they have, and oh man, I just spent 10,000. I just spent 10,000 script. That's right, 10,000 script on a gun that I now have to delete. And it sucks because you just spent 10,000 script. It's going to take you a long ass time to get 10,000 script again. if you do even doing arc falls, if you're not first place, you won't get that much script, and that's saying something. So it'll take you a long time to get a lot of script. So this is where he made a critical mistake. He used all the mods to enhance the weapon, which is good, but it's not that good. So I love snipers, and snipers are perfect and they're good weapons, but sometimes snipers are not that strong, and the reason is, for example, let's say my sniper rifle does like his 375, right? Now he has 375. Look at me, I'm at level 11, and all I did, okay, this is me. This is my character. I'm at level 12. He's at level 21. I'm doing 600 and I'm doing 912. I'm banking what he's banking like that. I'm already getting my number higher than what he is by mastering my weapons. As you can see, I've mastered my rank at 10 out of 10 and 10 out of 10. And all I've done, and I've already got a blue weapon. This is at 607, 609. This is at 10 out of 10. This is at 15. The grenades that's why I thought grenades you cannot enhance, and power levels, which is your shields, you cannot enhance, and which is pretty much what I thought. So when you get these different weapons and you upgrade them, you have to look at the numbers. So let's say if something drops at 516, and then a 516 drops, and then a 513 drops. No, 513 and then a 511 drops. What I need to do is I need to upgrade my 513 to the fullest, and then I need to turn around and upgrade my 512 to the fullest. And that way I've got tons. Now, what does this do to the power level? It upgrades it significantly. I mean significantly. It upgrades it like crazy, and it becomes more powerful. Even though I have no mods on it at all, except for the pre-mods it has, I'm still doing a lot of damage. And the reason I'm doing a lot of damage is because I've taken the weapon that dropped, I've taken the weapon that I already have upgraded, and I'm going to delete. You probably see me delete the weapon I have, completely delete it, and then that goes into Savage, into mods that you can enhance your weapon with. And what I can do is I can turn around and get another weapon upgraded to the fullest. At this point, it don't matter if you have weapon skins or mods, because when you delete it, those mods get deleted with it. So when you spend 10,000 script on a gun and mods, you're losing all that when you put mods on it. That's why I say get the mods that you want at 5,000, because at least at 5,000, this is not guaranteed, but at 5,000 you can at least get the idea that your mods are still staying there. And it don't matter what weapon you get, you're still gonna get something good, and that's great. So what I'm talking about when I say this is it doesn't matter what mod you're getting, as you see here.
Is this weapon, I cannot use this weapon at all. This weapon, I have to delete this weapon. It can't be used any longer. And I cannot use this weapon either, because this weapon was at 5 something and this shotgun was at 5 something. So all these weapons probably have to be sold to a more thing.
So that's my video. That's versus his video. That what he's doing
for this particular firearm. But it doesn't look like. Do you remember what did I say it was 375? I don't think it actually modifies the.
Again, though, his echo rating is 221. This is because when you start out, you get no mods. Well, don't get me wrong. When you first start out, yes, you probably do get mods. And that's fine. But I delete them. I just always delete them because I want to get to the highest power level that I possibly can. Because what do I do it for? I do it because I want to, because I think that it's important. First of all, I love the game too. I fall in love with the game. But what I'm saying, guys, is that when you do this, your power level jumps up. So it don't matter if somebody's got the coolest skin or somebody's got the most powerful mods. It don't matter. If they're low level, they're not gonna get any higher. If they're comfortable with the power level they're at, fine. Let them do that. If they don't want to listen, let them do that. That's fine. But if you want to listen, you want to become powerful, you want to get more powerful and higher in mods, then do what I told you to do. Take your weapon, get it to the highest max, wait for another weapon to fall, and then instantly upgrade that weapon. Like 100% all the way. You want to do this really, really fast. And you want to do this by grinding. You have to grind your level up. You don't want to, this doesn't mean, okay, I'm 4 or 5 levels up. Okay, boom, I can go to the other place. No, you don't want to do that. No. What you want to do is you want to be 4 or 5 levels up, and if you're really really interested in it, you want to just keep grinding. Yeah, you won't get much XP, but if you do it the way I tell you to do it, you will get a lot of mods. Just salvage them, guns, salvage them. Because this is how you're going to build. Now, a lot of people will tell you, don't save your stuff. You want to upgrade more and more and more. No, they're wrong. They're wrong. And I'm going to tell you why they're wrong. I've seen pro professionals make the biggest mistakes of their life when it comes to making videos like this. I've seen them, they've done it, and it's not cool. Some professionals say what you want to do is you want to take your gun and you want to take your mod and you want to take it and you want to put it in your master and you want to take all the mods you have and you scavenge and you want to enhance your weapon and you want to use all the enhancement when you first get them. You want to keep enhancing. Yeah, that's okay, but most people ain't gonna do that because, well, probably most people will, and that's stupid, but that's just my opinion on it. Most people like me will save their stuff because when they start and wanting to actually enhance their weapon, they have so much that when they get a weapon, they can increase their power level. So by the time I reach 20, I'm already at 3,000 or 4,000, almost at 5,000 when I get to 50. That's why the way I do it, and that's how I do it. That's why my level is so high right now, because I enhanced my weapon. And I did this because I knew what I was doing. And the reason is, guys, is enhancing your weapon is how you get your higher level up. Now, there may come a time where you come out and let's say you get high drop and there's such thing as a high drop, and you mostly get them by doing PvP or battle versus arena, stuff like that. And you can also redo a mission, and it'll give you another type of weapon. You can get stronger weapons as you play. It's very possible, yes. But the most important thing is you don't want to do what this guy's doing. He's buying mods for a sniper rifle that he shouldn't be doing. Because in the long run, he's just going to have to delete it if he wants to be higher level. So what that means is the most important part that works is that when you're doing this type of thing and you're becoming the strongest person and you become the strongest power level, there is a flaw. And it's where it's very, very different in what's going on. And the way this works is it's very different. So what will happen is somebody will get to the highest level and then they'll want to quit the game. And a lot of people do because they reach the highest level, they're done, finished, they don't play no more. If that's you, fine. Go ahead. Me, I'm different. I reach the highest level and continue playing the game because I love it. I enjoy it. It's fun and exciting. But when you're first starting out, you don't want. If you want this, there's two questions. There's two reasons. You're probably like, Isaac, what are you talking about, man? I've watched the videos. You're supposed to use the cards, and you're supposed to use the mods, and you're supposed to use the scavengers. You're supposed to use the scavenger. Every time you get scavenger, you're supposed to use it all the time. I've seen videos. That's what pro professionals. You're right. They do. If you want to get there faster, then don't do that. If you want to get there slower, then do it. You play asking me what don't make no sense. What do you mean? That you it's so funny that people ask me these questions on Discord. Is sometimes they're like, when I was back when Discord Defiance was up there, they ask me these questions. They're like, Isaac, you're an idiot. You don't know how to play the game. And I'm like, all right, look, let me show you something. And they're like, what? What? I'm like, what level am I right now? What's my echo level right now? And they're like, it's at 2. I'm like, okay. I'm like, how long do you think I've been playing this game? Well, not very much since you're a new player. Okay. I had over 1 million in Savage. In Salvage. Like I had over 1 million. I had just boatloads of them. It was like a tiny corner. I'm like, I'm about to blow your mind. And he's like, you can't. What do you mean blow my mind? I'm like, I'm about to go from my level higher. I'm about to go the highest level I can at my level and like max it out until I start killing more enemies. He's like, you can't do that. He's at level 3. I'm like, yeah, I can watch. I went boom, 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 boom. Maxed out all my guns and everything. I equipped all my guns and everything. I maxed out every single weapon I had, and I still had 250,000 left on Savage. And I was like, okay, look, I was like, ready. He's like, okay, fine, he's like, okay, now let's duel. I'm like, okay. So he starts attacking me. He's like, yeah, I'm getting you. I'm getting you. I'm getting you. At the last second, I go, pow, pow. He's like, douche. He dies, right? He's like, how the hell did you do that? Are you a hacker? Are you modding? I'm like, no. I said all I did was upgrade my weapon to the highest powerful ability. It gave me 3,000 plus damage, plus it made my power level 3,000 plus. Huh? How? Well, it made me about 2,000 plus. I say that at level 3. And he was like, how did you do that? I don't understand. I'm like, because I ranked up. I grinded and 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 so on and so forth. I could go on forever about this. I grinded so much to save up everything. I had legendaries, just different scavengers, purples and blues. It didn't matter. I just kept grinding and grinding. I think level 5 or level 6. And no, I'm at level 3. No, I'm at level 2. He's like, that's impossible. Your power level, your echo rating is not that high. How are you gonna be higher than me? I'm like, look, I'm about to show you. I go over, I accept the main quest. I do the main quest. Boom, bam. I'm to another level like that. Boom, bam, to another level like that. Before I know it, I'm 3 levels higher than what he is. And he comes to me. He's like, okay, man, I'm not gonna pick at you no more. I was like, yeah, that's what I thought, dude. That's what I thought. He goes, he wouldn't stop, right? He wouldn't stop trying to tell me that he was better than me and he's more powerful than me. I'm like, yeah, get a job, bro. You're not more powerful than I am. Not gonna happen. And he couldn't believe it. He's like, well, I was after I beat him, I was like, how much, he's like, what's the trick? How did you get so high in level and you're only at level 3? I mean, level 2. I was like, because I grinded like crazy and I savaged like crazy. And now I'm like 5 levels away from becoming 5,000. And this was when I had Xbox 360. And he's like, you gotta be kidding me. I'm like, nope. I did it. Because I knew how to play the game. People will go, the first thing they'll think is, I gotta do my main story quest. I gotta do my main story quest. You don't want to do your main story quest, because when you do your main story quest, what you're doing, whether you know it or not, is you're actually killing yourself. What I mean by that? You're probably like, Isaac, this doesn't make any sense. What do you mean I'm killing myself? What I mean by that is when you go to your main story quest and he says you're at the level you're allowed to play it with, and you go do it, you're going to think you are. But the enemies around you are going to be more powerful than you. Yeah, well, you may be able to kill one, but try taking on 10 or 15 or 1,000. Well, not 1,000, probably about 15 or 16. And you go into a dungeon, I call tunnels dungeons. You go into a dungeon and you're like, oh man, I'm gonna die. And you gotta take out the boss. And there's bosses in Defiance. I'm just letting you know that ahead of time. And you're not. You're way below that level. You're gonna die. Or it's gonna take you a long time to kill him. If you got a sniper, yeah, but you gotta take out the shield, plus you gotta take out the life. There you go. You're not going to win so easily. It's gonna suck. And you're gonna die. So, what do? How do you avoid that? You do my 3-step program. 1, when you first start out, you go over and you stay in the area. You're going to do the main quest. Don't do that. Go back over, kill him. You want to stay in the area for about. It's going to take you some hours. I'm not going to say it's easy. You're going to be there really, really fast. It's going to take you some time. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. It's going to take you some time to get to the highest level you're supposed to be at. But if you follow my 3-step program, you're gonna get there in no time. You're not gonna be lost. You're not gonna be in the middle dying and having to run away and having to be like, oh, I can't be here no more. I quit the game because I'm dying all the time. No, if you follow my 3-step program, you're going to win. Again, if it's the same game, that is. You're going to win. You're gonna come out victorious and be like, yeah, listen, yeah, I won, yeah, I did it, yeah, I can become. You're gonna feel good about yourself. And that's what Defiance is. Becoming somebody that you want to be. You want to become the highest powerful level in the game? Poof! You can do it because you earned it. You felt the bird, baby. You felt the bird. You spent your 6 hours and you got that job done. And now when you attack on these main missions, they're nothing to you because you are the master over them. You completed them and you got another gun. You saved up your savage. Now you're ready to bang that buck. You're ready to burn that bush. And you're ready to fire that firepower. And boom. Before you know it, you're already there. You're at 5,000. And you don't know how you did it. You're like, how'd I do it? I'm at 5,000. I'm only at 21. But I'm at 5,000. What did I do? It's because you followed the 3-step program. You went to that area. You grind for that 6 or 7 hours in that one area. When you got less of the XP, you moved on to something different. And you started fighting those others. You went to that main quest and you did that main quest, but you didn't go to the main quest yet. You stayed in that one area and you saved up and you ranked up to that 4 or 5 or 6 areas. And you grinded to get there. And you feel accomplished. You took that salvage, even though you're at level 2 or level 1, and you ranked up. You sit there until those mods flew down, and you savage them. And you give you this enhancement for your weapon. And you got another weapon. And you enhance it to the master. And then you got another weapon. And you deleted that and turned it into savage. And you started grinding again for another 6 hours. Till you can boost your power. Become powerful. Become strong. That's Defiance, my friend. That's how you become powerful. That's the 3-step program. You did it. I'm so proud of you that you did it. But this guy, he's making another mistake. Just watch.
The power of it, I think it just modifies the stats.
It does. It's just the stats.
Yeah, but you can see you get some percentages there. So you can go through and you can buy those high caliber for sniper. They have the mid caliber for like your SMGs and assault rifles. So if I buy 2 of these bad boys, I should be able to stack them on. So now if we go back to inventory, I'm going to pull up this Retaliator. I'm going to say enhance. I'm going to add mods. Let's see if I have any stock. So I'm going to check the stock mod. There's nothing. So I'm going to unlock a mod slot. Cost me 1 star. I don't know what those stars are. Have you figured that out yet?
I have not, but I get them every like.
So now I have an ammo mod slot, but I didn't pick up any of that. So let's unlock another slot. Okay, so now I have a magazine. Let's see if I have any magazine mods. Nothing. Wow.
Like I said from the very beginning, he's wasting his money. Those stars are reputation. You get reputation by doing missions. And reputation is stars or different. It can be stars, it can be power ups, it can be points, it can be lightning bolts, it could be blue orbs. Don't waste them like he's doing. Big mistake.
So I bought 2
Unless you want to.
of them. What did I pick up? This is killing me, man. So now I have another mod slot. Not stock, not barrel, not magazine, not ammo. I'm wondering if I bought the right stuff. Oh, high caliber fully automatic rifle. So I wonder, because I bought a mid caliber. Now I'm wondering if I bought the wrong thing for that.
Yeah, you
Since
did, buddy.
High caliber, I'm gonna scroll down and buy another high caliber here. The heck is that? Here it is. I don't think I'm almost broke here. I'm gonna buy 2 high calibers. All right, let's go back in here. Let's open up this Retaliator. Oops. Let's enhance that bad boy. Since I already added a bunch of mods or mod slots, let's see if any of these stock, no, barrel, no, magazine, no. Oh my gosh! So must not be the high. So I just opened all of the modified slots on that. Let's see if any of these work. Okay, what had happened when I bought the 2 mid caliber, which I bought the right ones, they just so happened to both be a sight. So I got 2 sights. Plus 8.56 accuracy and plus 9.34 accuracy. So I'm going to stack this mid-caliber sight in here, and then unlocking the rest of those.
Again, like I said, as you can see, he just wasted all. He had what? 11K? 11? No, 10,000? No, 21,000 silver, I believe is what he had, right? He wasted all that money. Dude, this is what people, they get excited. You see, here's what I don't understand about people. They get excited, they think they know how to do it, and then they turn around and then make a mistake. I bet he learned a long lesson of this, because you would have to do a shit ton of missions to try to get this back. And sometimes you can never get it back. You would have to grind arc falls and salvage everything you've got, but you probably won't even do that. This is what I'm talking about, people. This is not good at all.
Didn't really help me much, and now I'm out of script. I can't buy any more. But now I've added a mod to this gun. So thanks to Just Joe, I've increased the rank pretty high, so that's good. It adds 150, and then I added a mod. It's actually probably quite a bit better than it used to be. So it'd be interesting.
No, it's actually not, bud. You're not doing what you think you're doing. I'm reading right now. See, you've got 22, 8.8, and see, damage 1.9% too. 22. This is a blue weapon. Let's see if there's anything stronger than what he's got now. 556, 256, 375, 370, 507, 515, 4. Okay, those are not guns. Those are, those look like shields to me. Again, if you want stronger shields, it depends on your power weapon. The higher power weapon you have, the higher shield's gonna drop for you. So, is that it?
Seem to actually use the gun. The damage per second, though, seems like it's the same. Is that right? Like my top-notch deadbolt is 102 DPS. I don't know.
My DPS went up by like 20.
Did it?
Yes, so my AR does the highest DPS.
As you can see, versus mine. So that's that. So, I guess let's do another arc fall and see.
break menu. Invite. That you? Yep. Promising.
Come on.
These people
I'll
are
show you a
just.
thing or two.
They just pretty much come to me, give me free requests. I don't even do anything. It's funny.
As you can see, though, what's really going on is I've taken my weapon, and I'm going to make a video on this when I start playing Defiance on controller. And I've taken my weapon, and I've enhanced it to the fullest. And now I'm going to delete it. I think in this video, in this long stream that I do, I'm pretty sure I do delete it. If I don't, then I'm probably just doing arc falls and having just having fun. But I'm pretty sure I do delete it at one point. But what you got to do, like I said, I'm at what level? I'm at 5,000 script, 4 out of 5 on. I've honestly unlocked everything I have. This reason I got this because I've already unlocked the campaign. I'm at the fullest of the fullest. The campaign is done by now. No, is the campaign done? No, I forgot.
Back, Defiance 2050 here. Just like a.
Dum dum dum. All this stuff.
That I actually thought about or thought of. So I think I'm gonna keep those because I'm mostly going to sell them.
Like I said, I was going to tell you before. So as you can see here, guys, I've got one shotgun at 607. I haven't upgraded, but I've upgraded my sniper at 10 out of 10. My rank is at 10 out of 10. 0 out of 0 on this gun, and 10 out of 10 on this gun, and 0, 0. So this is a blue one. This is green. Green are bad. Blue are good. But let me tell you right now, if you have a green weapon that's stronger than the blue weapon, you want to take all your stuff and you want to start upgrading that weapon. Because this is when you have 100,000 savage or 9,000 or 15,000. You can do that as well. But what you really want to do when you get the salvage is you want to upgrade as much as possible. Especially if you now again this if you're gonna go on a grind run for about 6 hours, then I would continue just completely doing arc falls and going around the map and staying in your area until you get higher enough. Because if let's say you go out of the map and you're like, I want to explore, and you can explore. It's open to anyone. I've been to the highest area before, and it was at 1,200, and I was taking out the guy pretty good. I was getting pretty good XP. But my problem was, as you can see, my echo level is at 12. I'm at 12. I was at 11 when I first started, wasn't I? Right, 11?
Holy cow! They got pissed off, ain't they?
Watch what happens. Watch what happens when I do this.
Equipped up now. So we're gonna back, Defiance 2050 here. Just like I said before. Alright, so I think what we need to pretty much do is we need to go ahead and I still have a sniper rifle. I want to get, well, actually I don't now, because I actually got a shotgun, and I'm pretty sure I got rid of the sniper rifle, and I think we're all good until we get
This is what I
another
live
critical
for.
multiplayer or something, which is good.
Let's go earn some script. But, let's also stay alive to spend it.
As you can see, I'm down to, the reason I'm at 8,120, I've got 20 out of 150. You're probably asking the question of what's my inventory. And I think the standard inventory is like 150 or something like that. I'm at 590. That's because I'm at. I was right. I'm at cartoon. I played a cartoon. It's interesting. What a funny name. I know, right? I wanted to be funny, so that's why I have that name. Different name now, but anyways. But yeah, I'm at 590 because I upgraded all of my weapons, and I was able to do that, and I had a lot left. But you want what you want to do is you want to be very careful when you're doing this, because when you go to grind, actually grind, you want to be very careful. And the reason is because when you go to grind, you want to make sure you're doing what you're supposed to do. You want to get everything you can. You want to get your mailbox full, pretty much. You want to get your inventory as full as possible. Then what you want to do is you want to scrap everything, or you can do you can go back in and do auto scrap. And what this is going to do is this is going to build up your scavenge really fast. So you're playing with a higher weapon or higher different DPS. The higher weapon that you have, the higher the excuse me, the other weapon that you have is going to drop. It could be higher than what you have or lower than what you have. If it's lower, that means you want to upgrade it. If it's higher, you want to upgrade it. But you don't want to do this at low levels. I actually, because I grinded so much, I was able to become the highest level. That's what, and I stayed in I did arc falls. I did these side missions. Where enemies would be, and it was hard, but I did it.
Did I get something in my thing?
Alright, as you can see, my inventory. Yeah, okay. So inventory is 440. I'm at 11 script. My class points is 11. My equity is 11. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4 items right now. This is the inventory. As you can see right here, I'm at 609, 10 out of 10, and my shotgun is at 648. Watch what happens in the rest of this video.
Alright, so here's what we have. We're all equipped up now.
Now, as you can see, I'm at 961 and one of my weapons. My overall is at 5 something. So 5 plus 6 equipped plus the highest grenade and the highest shield gives me 5 something. Should give me more than that, but I can't because I'm not reached the highest skill level yet. But I'm still powerful.
So what we're gonna do, it's actually strong. It's actually pretty strong. Right. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's do some arc falls. I want to do some arc falls. So our first arc fall is here. Oh, let me redo this.
Okay, here we go. So 60, I got 590. But that should be higher than what it is, but it's not, because the reason the higher level is at 590 is because I upgraded this, upgraded this. But I don't have, there's something I'm missing because I have green, and when you have green, your level goes lower. But I'm still higher in the damage as far as guns go.
Vehicle. Because a vehicle is good, better. A vehicle is better than none.
Ready to roll.
Alright.
Now notice the bug over there is at 1259, so it's 1,275 if I'm right. Yeah, it's 1825, so that's the item rating you need to be here. But watch what happens to this.
Shoot the hellions hideous monks. That's the only way to hurt it.
Alright, I'm still hoping for, again guys, remember what we're looking for. If we do get another weapon and it doesn't have damage, critical multiplier, or min damage, then we don't need it.
Hellion's hideous moss. That's the only way to hurt it.
Alright.
Yep. So that one's at 1215. 1,215. So I'm not really supposed to be here in this arc fall because arc falls are higher than what your average gore score, your average gear score is. But I'm here anyway.
Shoot the Hellion's hideous moss. That's the only way to hurt it.
I guess.
Shoot the Hellion's hideous moss. That's the only way to hurt it.
I think that mouth is a strong weak spot. Weak spot.
Shoot the Hellion's hideous moss. That's the only way to hurt it.
That's one's just gonna keep fighting. Oh my goodness, boys. I'm dead, so.
Shoot the Hellion's hideous moss. That's the only way to hurt it.
That's enough for anything. Throw that. We're almost there, boys.
Shoot the Hellion's hideous moss. That's the only way to hurt it.
Almost there. Alright, there we
It's
go.
detached from the body. Kill it before it retreats.
But these are 125. These are 125. Weird, huh? Weird, huh? I'm hoping that strong. Those are not done.
Detached from the body. Kill it before it retreats.
Holy cow. Holy cow! They got pissed off, ain't they?
The symbiote has detached from the body. Kill it before it retreats.
It attacked me, huh? I guess I'm doing the damage now. Better take this guy out once and for all, huh? Weak spot right here. Yeah, hey, when you hit that tail. Weak spot.
Yeah, I was pretty sure I went down right here. Somebody got me up.
Hang on, we're done. All over. I have 5 of these. I have 5 of these, so I'm just gonna use one by 2 of them. I'll be down to 4. Third. Adrenal head here. And we have this guy. Nice gun. Alright, so what I'm actually looking for is matchmaking, but I'm actually not looking for shuttle ops, or I'm looking for part of a map for a match.
We're about to enter the battleground. Be prepared. These Arc Hunters are just as deadly and well equipped as you.
No, that's not what I want to do. It was nowhere near that. Like, I came in 19th place somehow. We have 3, 4, 350. I'll say this guy is probably at like, okay, 5,000. All right, so as you guys can see, 50 echo rating is 50. The pursuit rating is 1,000, but the power is 5,000. And you can see right here
Let's check
that
out
they definitely prefer part of the map for the match. Echo rating is 50.
His is that his pursuit rate tag? So his power level is 5,000 and he's at 50. I know what he did. That's when he's got a lot of mods. He upgraded what he grind out for the Savage and started upgrading like crazy for that. You can buy a bunch of stuff and everything. His 0 XP. I've got XP, but he don't.
The pursuit rating is 1,000, but the power is 5,000. And you can see right here that they definitely has everything that you need to get to 5,000. There's this guy right here. I'm rushing bro. What's this guy's name? Sumro. No longer. No, I don't want to mute this guy. He doesn't even have a mic. Alright, anyway, so let's go and see what we have here. So we have this gun. Alright, so we're looking at a damage of 11,000.62. There's this guy right here. I'm rushing.
Watch what happens. I'm at level 11.
Head here. We're looking at a damage of 11,000.62. Air kill fire rate and fall off distance. Again, nothing I can use. Damage rating this one is gonna be 8.86.
Now again, what I was talking about before is I was got a 648 versus a 626. These are weapons. It doesn't matter what weapon you have, unless you have a lot of Savage. You want to keep grinding for Savage. If you have 100,000 in script, great. If you have 100,000 in materials, fantastic. Then you can start using that to upgrade your weapons. I'm saving. The reason I say I'm not gonna, I'm looking for the critical damage, because critical rate and damage doesn't really matter at this point. What really matters is a pirate level. So I'll equip one of these weapons, and then you'll see throughout the video that I upgrade them.
And that's all we got for that one. But I did like two. Oh yeah, I got legendary. I got legendary scrap. So yeah, that makes sense. All right. Oh, I like the shotgun, but I can't use it. That'd be good for a nice. I can't use that gun. Recoil of a 609. This gun is a. This gun. Let's see, what was it? It was a 5. I need to think. I'm trying to think hard here. What was this gun at? No, this gun was at 5. Yeah, this gun was at 5 something. So this gun needs to be deleted. This gun was at 5 something, so let me think. So I can't use this one because there's no.
Again, I could use it, but I'm trying to save my
I told you guys
scrap.
about critical multiplier. Critical multiplier, minor damage and damage itself. Cannot use this weapon. Doesn't have any of that, so I could actually sell that one. This one is a Fallout. The recall, the damage is 8.86, which can be used because it has a damage rating on that. This fire rate accuracy is really cool, but it looks cool, but it cannot be used. Accuracy for 945. This was originally it was at 5.
DPS means damage per second.
So this has got to be deleted, and this gun was at 5 something as well. So I gotta delete that one, and I have to delete that one. So we can sell this one and sell this one. So we need to equip this one, and we need to equip what was the second best? I just seen it. Okay, this is the one that we need to equip. Was there another one? Or was that the only one? Or do I need to get another assault weapon or assault rifle? And let's see what I need to have. So it looks like there's only one weapon I can actually fully upgrade and fully get more damage on, and it's this one.
Let's see what that one was. So this one,
900.
no. So my echo rating.
This was originally it was at 5. So this has got to be deleted. I gotta delete that one, and I have to delete that one. This one, and we need to equip. What was the second best? I just seen it. Okay, this is the one that we need to equip.
That weapon is a 626. Watch what happens when I upgrade to 10.
Was there another one? Or was that the only one? Or do I need to get another so damage on, and it's this one.
Watch what happens. See all my script I told you guys about? I have a lot of it.
Alright, so now it's been upgraded.
Again, I made only one mistake in this video. Watch what happens. Look at that, 726 and was that what 7? So we have 626 and 912. This video is going to show you exactly what I did. Where I made a mistake is adding all the damage to it. This is a big mistake I made. You should never do this unless you're at 5,000. Do not do this. It's a huge mistake. I learned that later on. As you can see, I have green, I have blue, I have green, I have legendary, I have purple, I have blue.
Alright, so now it's been upgraded. Alright, so our damage is now 13.03, which is actually so much stronger than any weapon I have here.
So we have 726, we have a 648, 621, 607, and 609. 726 is the most powerful weapon I do have equipped at the moment, yes.
Now, so guys, what this actually means is this weapon, I cannot use this weapon at all. This weapon, I have to delete this weapon. It can't be used any longer. And I cannot use this weapon either because this weapon was at 5 something and this shotgun was at 5 something. So all these weapons probably have to be sold to a more thing. So that's that. So I guess let's do another arc fall and see. Break menu, invite. That you? Yep. Promising. These people just. They just pretty much come to me, give me free requests. I don't even do anything. It's funny. You get a free request, I'll accept you. I don't mind. But yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to do another arc fall. Who is this, by the way? I know I just accepted this, but who is this person? Alright. Echo radius 50. Wow. Pretty hot girl. 50. Cannon, shotgun, toxin, etc. True. Class true power. Online.
I get scared sometimes because I had the game can be very, very interesting sometimes. Sometimes it can be very, very dark and very fantasized. So be careful about that.
Online. So wait, is this person? Hold on a minute. Is it possible I have a PS on whatever this is? Okay, so let me get another drink here. We have to delete the shotgun and we need to equip this. We have to equip. But we have to equip the next specs. Then I'm gonna have to get another thing, something to drink. For some reason I'm getting dry mouth. So weird. Yeah, I'm not drinking enough water. You know what they say, fluid and stuff like that. Alright, so we gotta go over here, obviously. And we have to equip. I need to think, okay, so the second best weapon, I got a shotgun. So I need to pretty much I got a shotgun. So I need to pretty much go ahead and replace so
it's 590, I'm at 590, watch what happens.
Go ahead and replace. I need to get my shotgun. Not my sorry guys. Apologize. I need to get my machine gun and equip this one. Now bring this up to my power rating is now 609.
Now, when I do this, I need to go ahead and equip both weapons, and this will bring my weapon even higher. So what I need to do is I need to take my second weapon and equip my second weapon that's going to be the highest in damage, which is power level
9. Change this up and make sure I have my shotgun ready and equipped. So let's see, which one did I get though? Because I know I had the shotgun and I know I had this one. So that's 609. This is at 648. I think this is one I think I'm gonna keep. No. Excuse me. This one I think I'm gonna keep. Because I upgraded that one and upgraded this one too, but it's not as strong as I thought. Well, that I actually thought about or thought of.
So in this video, what I should have done is I should have got this weapon and upgraded this weapon. This would have actually become 7 or 8 higher and my power level would have been stronger. But I didn't do that. So I made a mistake there.
So I think I'm gonna keep those because I'm mostly going to sell them when I get enough, but what I'm really trying to focus on right now is getting like my first really, like, I just had a rifle, which is my machine gun, and the recoil damage on this is, I just upgraded everything, so I've got 13.03 damage, and then my next best weapon, I need to look at that. So it looks like it's going to be 10.15 damage, a 9 plus 9.87 critical multiplier. I go up here and I look at this one, damage is 8 versus 9, so definitely my sniper is going to be stronger, so I need to keep that. But here is a vertical problem that I'll get. Now, if I do another arc fall and I get a stronger weapon, such as an assault rifle or a machine gun or even a pistol, and it has critical multiplier, or it has damage, or it has...
Someone wants you to join their group. Grouping allows you to better monitor the status of group members. Let's inflict some...
That was funny. And hilarious at the same time. Anyways, is that all my weapons? Just want to make sure I'm missing all my weapons and I'm not missing anything. But yeah, those two weapons I think right now I need to equip and have. I have the 666 grenade. I didn't see that. This right here is going to be the strongest grenade, so I need to unequip this one and equip this grenade. Alright, so we're going to here. Matchmaking. I don't need to go in matchmaking. I need to equip my grenades. Alright, and I need to unequip. No, I need to equip this one. Use the blue.
Right back up to 623, but watch what happens with the grenades. Everything together.
Calidation. Is that the...
Just watch what happens.
Are you... Is the gunning with does not... Maybe I read that wrong. Mostly I'm focused on dance. They do go. Oh my god, 8. Definitely this. I guess 1,000 is 1.5 timer. But yeah, blue could actually have that much damage power. I mean, there's no critical, there's no mini, there's not even damage on this, but we go to this blue in here, 116 times 8. Let me go ahead on calculator and see how much damage that has for a total. You have, it can increase the damage for every gun, right? Now, does this mean what? That's why I'm like going on my canoe or something when I go class that before. Oh shit! It did. It would. Oh, okay. Like what? Anything? I can show you if I try to enhance this weapon. It's not gonna do anything. Like watch. Oh shit! It did. It would. Oh, okay. That's weird. It brought that up to 1310. Okay. Okay, so maybe the master brought up the damage up. Okay, that's different. Increase power and damage. Well, yeah, well, I was actually told that blue is very strong and it's very powerful. Do me a favor and give me some water in that. Thank you so much.
That's my mother. Sorry.
That's what I was told. I mean blue is very strong. I thought because it didn't have the critical multiplier, the min damage or the damage, it was not good. Using upgrade bonus points can help the weapon and kill enemies faster. Plus that, but I load the see if it that quit telling me. I'm gonna find some basic enemies and see if it does as much damage as you say it does. If it does, great, fantastic.
Give up hope.
Take him down!
There you go.
Alright, so here's where I made a critical mistake. Even though I'm at 646, these enemies are higher, much higher than what I am. This is where I almost go down. Take a look.
Okay.
Open wide!
What rank are these guys? Is that 125? There ain't no what rank these guys are. Oh yeah, they're 125.
I got no shield.
Alright, so it looks to me.
Alright, so here's a critical lesson. They're at 125. What I didn't tell you is they're 1, 2, 4, 5. 1,000, 1, 2, 5. That's where they're at right now. That's what they're at. So when I'm telling you you don't want to do like I'm doing and you want to explore, what I'm actually trying to tell you is what you want to do is you want to go back to when you want to do my 3-star. I learned this after this video. It took me 2 years, not 2 years, but it took me a year to figure it out. And when I did, I started doing my 3-step program, and I started getting higher and higher.
It looks like this gun, this shotgun, this directly shotgun, it looks like it's very powerful. Like really, really powerful. And from what you told me, the gun, it seems to be very strong. Which is cool, I guess. But if this is a very strong shotgun, then what about all those other guns? Like what would be another strong shotgun? Because I've had a lot of blue and I've had to delete a lot of blue. And it like didn't really work. But you should also know, these type of guns though, like my old guns I have to get rid of because they're like from, most greens are bad. I agree greens are very bad. I'm trying to get like more of a purple. If I can get like a purple or something that
If you want to get a purple gun, you gotta go where higher levels are.
has got, you know, killer damage. If I can get a like green and purple or legendary, then I'm like that'll be good too. And strong. I feel like green is more like toward like some like this is not green. This toward.
So as you see, I've got some reputation, as you can see.
Like this is not green. This is like yellow.
No, it's all green, bud. That's where I made a
Right
mistake.
here. Like these are all yellow. But I mean, to me they look yellow to me. Unless this is the green. If this is the green, then that'd be weird. Like if it was green, why doesn't it say green? Like, you know, like we see here. That's like, I don't know. That's just my point of things. Like the shield is, I guess, green is Rhino. This is Whoops, that's not what I was trying to do. I'm so sorry about that. What I was trying to do is this. Not well, yeah, it looks like your guns, it looks like they're legendary. So we,
Ready?
Again, to get legendary, if you want legendary white, if you want legendary, that at the time the most powerful gun was a grenade launcher with grenades. That was the most powerful gun at the time. But you could unlock every gun that was legendary easily. But if you wanted special legendaries, you had to get all the locations and everything. Once you've done that, you can unlock them and you would get them. It's pretty cool.
To roll.
I don't understand why that's stupid. But anyways, as we can see here, she's got legendary stuff. What the fuck? Try this again. Or like, I'm going to like my shield and grenades. Oh no, I'm not talking about the shield or the grenades. I was talking about your weapons. See, your weapons are legendary. This is what, as you can see on my screen, there is common or below. I think I have this one, uncommon. I think this is, yeah, I have uncommon. I don't know if that's green. I'm just going down the line showing you guys. This is rare, which is blue. Here's epic. Epic is purple. Legendary is obviously orange. I was seeing this is like a very power type. I don't know to go all the way down. He was talking. This is what he was talking about when he said supreme or a prototype. This is what he's talking about. So when you get a prototype, this is the color that you're gonna be getting. Now, legendary. Would that be in this one? No. It looks like it looks to me every single gun. I've completed every single list that you see there myself, and I've gotten all those guns in 1 year. That you get is gonna be a prototype. So this is either gonna be supreme or it's gonna be supreme, and the supreme is gonna be this color for the prototypes. This is main. Yeah, it looks to me every gun is gonna be 100%. Then with San Francisco. Yeah, so if you guys do have prototypes, that's what it's gonna look like. Purples are only peon. Let me read my chat here. Purples for there. Purple. What this stuff looks like when you are okay. About green is upgrade doing arc falls to get it, and I have. If you're starting, would have for people that know this more than I do. Or do I just like keep deleting that one and just keep getting whatever on stuff? Because my biggest thing here is I want to make always bad, always. I know, I'm not talking about it. I'm not talking about that. That's why I have my codes are the best. I don't use I don't. You guys are actually taking a look. See that glitch? Increases damage. Mod case. Anyways, as you can see, my 3-step program would work perfectly fine other than what these guys are doing.
I'm not in the right state of mind.
There we go. I get the hell out of here.
Okay. Now this is where I got the prototypes. Watch this. And I'm pretty high in level now.
Alright, now, hopefully this thing loaded everything right, and I can go in, find the data recorder, get the data recorder, and then move on
Can't
the other
wait.
data recorder.
Love this stuff.
I fucking hope.
I am using a prototype right now. I'm at 1326
Yeehaw!
and I am at 50.
Okay, there we go. Now,
We need to repair those conduits.
here we go. See? Go up here. And there you go. See? See? There's a data recorder. Alright. There we go. Now get the hell out of here. And book it.
Let's get these conduits running.
Alright, anyway, so there's the data recorder, and then the final one, I believe, is on a bridge or something. The last one is at the Union deposit. That's actually very, very simple. Easiest way to remember this is by hitting start, go to map, and just go down. Like, not even, you don't have to go down like a crazy amount. Like, about like right there is perfect. And then just go up, and there it is. That's the Union deposit. And that's the last data recorder. Of course, I'll celebrate Halloween.
Be careful.
There you go. The unit deposit. Data recorder is directly inside. This is actually really cool though, think about it. There you go. All out. You have all the data recorders. Just book it out of here. And blast off. But there you go. So, there you have it. You have every bit of, there's all the data recorders on Aaron. Alright, if you don't believe me, here is goals. Go to zones, go down to main, go down to mainness of interest, and there you go. All of the data recorders have been found. Now, to finish this off, all we need to do, the pursuits are side missions, just so you guys know. Alright, so discover port sentence and discover mine 98. Just remember that, and then this right here was, and I see, like, oh, how hard is this thing? I'm curious.
Help me out!
I just died, so I would say pretty fucking hard. Like, really hard. Time to go to more locations and get more. So much for comment. Until next time.
Alright guys, so that's just a little bit of my defiance on both things. Hope you enjoyed.